Hi guys, it's Darkstar and welcome to Game 2 between SuiGan and Amagusa for the start CastCraftAu tournament. This is the PvP on Securus Plateau. So we have SuiGan playing as the yellow Protoss, and over on the side we have Amagusa playing as the orange Protoss. In the first game, Amagusa won. It was on Shattered Temple and it was a fairly close game. SuiGan teched up for a fast Stargate for 2 Void Rays straight off from the beginning. He pushed forward with that, a couple of Zealots as meat shields out front, and it was quite successful against Amagusa's handful of Stalkers. So the meat shield Zealots went forward. They blocked up all the Stalkers, all their attention was focused on them while the Void Rays took out the pylons and crippled Amagusa. So he had no pylons left over in his buildings and had to build them all up again. But in return, SuiGan didn't really do much. He went straight for the money, straight for that natural expansion. But yeah, the Blink Stalkers that Amagusa had by that point were quite unstoppable. Just something to note, this is the MLG version of Securus Plateau. You can see that by the supply depots out front, making sure that there's no like barracks dropped or gateways dropped at the front blocking it up. So that marks it as an MLG, and in the MLG version of this, you cannot have close spawns. So it was pointless for Amagusa to check down here unless he suspected cheese. Scouts are going to go straight by each other, so Amagusa is going to find out last where SuiGan is. SuiGan doing the smart thing and going straight across because, yeah, no chance of Amagusa being down here. No close spawns on the MLG version of Securus Plateau. We see the 14 gas for both players, and we see a gateway going down for both, and an extra pylon, I'm assuming, for Amagusa soon. When that cybernetics core first, he looks like once he had that fast warp straight away. Nice little choke here. In fact, putting a probe in that choke to make sure nothing gets through for scalping. Pylon on the side, which is always wonderful, warping things down, and as a bit of detection in case something's coming in the side, you can react fast. Amagusa's scout being chased around and around, but he's seen that he's only got 1 gas, so no fast tech for SuiGan. SuiGan clicking down the bottom, and he's coming up on 400 minerals, so it looks like we might see a Nexus. 385, 400, are we going to see that Nexus? Nexus goes down. So you're going to see a 1 gate into fast expand for SuiGan. Amagusa's scout being chased away. What have we got back here? Oh, there's a scout. Oh, it goes down. And now the other scout's being attacked. Taking a win there. So how'd that go? That's 2 workers killed for Amagusa. And as you can see, the difference is quite obvious, 19 to 25. So that would have made it 21-25. So quite a big loss there, but hopefully with the second Nexus, he'll be able to catch up. Second gas down for both players. A little bit later here. Let's see, half energy on both Nexus. Using it on some chrono for probes. How's this warp gate going? About 50%, 60%. Similar warp gates. Robo Bay coming down. 2 gates with a robo, 3 gates with a robo. 3 gate robo for Amagusa. What have we got over here? Anything different? Forward pylon. No forge, so he's just going to focus on units. Maybe get a handful of sentries to help block up that ramp if something does come. Probe going out over here, and a Stalker holding the tower. Probe transfer coming down. 2 sentries on the way for SuiGan, and an observer on the way for Amagusa. More pylons are walking down below. Let's see what part that sentry plays. Looks like that Stalker came close and was deterred away by the Stalker and the Zealot. The Sentry and the Zealot. Looks like there's probes waiting down here, possibly for a proxy pylon. There it is, proxy pylon. Let's see how the unit count going, 22, 26, so SuiGan has caught up a bit on the probes. And similar amount of units, 4 stalkers to 4 units over here. Now it's even more, 7 units to 4 units. Now the observer is still sitting here, but we'll see what part it plays later on. SuiGan checking out the tower for a bit of early detection. What else is happening? Blink! Amagusa loves his blink, so he's gone straight to Twilight Council after that robotics facility. And he's using a second observer, so it looks like he's playing a little cautious this time, making sure there's no DT tech from SuiGan. Really pushing that blink. And yeah, as I said last game, Amagusa's blink with his stalkers, perfect. Moving him forward as a group, up high ground, and then popping him back one at a time when not getting attacked. It was wonderful to watch. And looks like he's feeling a little aggressive. Going to be moving those stalkers out and possibly walking in some more units next to the proxy pylon. So again, putting some pylons around the edge of his base for detection purposes. His robotics is finished, so we'll see if we see an observer out of him or an immortal. Some more stalkers. Always a big fan of stalkers, but they work well. I think I saw some yellow there for a moment, so it looks like, yep, that scout that was over there just got attacked over here, so he knows that there's an attack on the way. So again, going for the observer first up. Wants to be cautious, just in case there's any DTs. That observer hanging out here. And the pylon on the side, so possibly using that observer to walk some units up top, or just to blink those guys up for a more forward proxy pylon. The unit counting station, 10 stalkers, 13 stalkers and 1 zealot to 2 stalkers, 2 zealots, 6 stalkers, 6 sentries. Looks like they're going in for an attack. Blocked off by the force field. So again, looking a bit defensive, he's now supply capped due to that pylon going down. Let's see if the stalkers come around the edge. Yes, they will be coming around the edge and utilizing that high ground. Popping up there using the observer. And it looks like SuiGan has put himself in another Toaster's pylon situation. Stalkers moving in, doing the damage, focusing on a robotics bay. But are you going to see that proxy? Oh my god, that was like 1 second before that immortal came out. Could have been game changing. And proxy pylon goes down. Another pylon goes down, and he's heavily supply capped now. You're going to see some blink movement here. Yep, pulling it back one at a time as he's getting attacked. That is unstoppable, picking up the Rage Quit GG. Okay, so Amagusa takes the second game and the set. So 2-0 to Amagusa. Hope you guys enjoyed game 2. I'll see you guys in the next game.